The Grammy Awards are often considered the pinnacle of achievement in the music industry. They say they honor artistic and technical excellence across various genres. However, the voting process is often criticized for its biases, which can sometimes lead to controversial outcomes. Queen, Tupac, Bob Marley, and Diana Ross are some of the legends that have never won a Grammy Award in their illustrious career. Katy Perry, a global pop sensation, has been a dominant force in the music industry for over a decade. With numerous chart-topping hits, sold-out tours, and an influential presence in pop culture, she has garnered countless accolades. However, one notable absence from her trophy shelf is a Grammy Award. Despite being nominated 13 times, she has never won it. Katy burst onto the scene with her 2008 single I Kissed a Girl, but her journey began singing at a church at a young age. She later pursued a career in Christian music under the name Katy Hudson, releasing a self-titled gospel album in 2001. She made a pivot into mainstream pop music in the late 2000s with her second album, One of the Boys. The lead single I Kissed a Girl became a worldwide hit, reaching the top of the charts in several countries and catapulting her to superstardom. Her next album, Teenage Dream, solidified her status as a pop powerhouse, spawning 5 #1 singles, a feat previously achieved only by Michael Jackson. The album's infectious pop tunes and catchy lyrics resonated with a wide audience. Following the success of Teenage Dream, Katy released Prism in 2013. The album showcased a more mature and introspective side of her, blending her signature pop sound with themes of self-empowerment and personal growth. The lead single, Roar, became an anthem and topped the charts worldwide. In 2017, she released her 5th studio album, Witness. She experimented with new musical styles on the album, but received mixed reviews from critics and fans. This was her flop era. Her 6th studio album, Smile, released in 2020, is her latest, and it reflected themes of resilience, self-discovery, and personal growth. The album was inspired by her experiences with mental health struggles and her journey to becoming a mother. It has been rumored that her 7th studio album is going to be released in 2024. Over the years, she has been responsible for some of the biggest moments in pop music, but she never managed to win a Grammy. Grammy nominations and snubs. Katy's first Grammy nomination came in 2009 for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance for I Kissed a Girl. Even though she performed the song at the award show, she lost out to Chasing Pavements by Adele. It was Adele's breakout single from her debut album 19. The category included Love Song by Sarah Bareilles, Mercy by Duffy, Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis, and So What by Pink. All great songs. Adele is a Grammy darling, but you can argue that the Grammy should have gone to Katy, or any of the other nominees really. She lost in the same category in 2010 when Hot and Cold was the nominee, but the Grammy went to Halo by Beyonce. I think they got that one right. Since then, she has received 12 more nominations across various categories, but no Grammys. 2010 was a huge year for Katy, and at the 2011 Grammy Awards, she was nominated in 4 categories and was sure she would at least take home 1. Her legendary album Teenage Dream was nominated for Album of the Year, but lost to Arcade Fire's The Suburbs. The category also included Recovery by Eminem, Need You Now by Lady Antebellum, and The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga. This was the category people think she should have won, but when you look at the sales and critics score for each album, if you're objective, you can't really argue it should have won. But for pop fans, it's an absolute classic. That same year, for Best Pop Vocal Album, Teenage Dream lost out to The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga, which was the more critically acclaimed album. Katy lost out to Lady Gaga again when Teenage Dream was overlooked in favor of Bad Romance in the Best Female Pop Vocal Performance category. The category was discontinued after the 2011 ceremony, so she went home empty-handed that year. In 2012 and 2013, she lost back-to-back awards for Best Pop Solo Performance to Adele. Firework lost to Somewhere Like You, and Wide Awake lost to Set Fire to the Rain. You can't really argue with those picks. Then in 2014, her hit Roar was nominated for Song of the Year, but lost to Lord's Royals. The same thing happened in the Best Pop Solo Performance category as well. The last time Katy was nominated for a Grammy was in 2015. Her album Prism was nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album, but lost to Sam Smith's In the Lonely Hour. That same year, Dark Horse lost the Best Pop Duo Group Performance to Christina Aguilera's Say Something. That is Katy's full history at the Grammy Awards. The Grammys have often been criticized for not fully embracing pop music, favoring more traditional and critically acclaimed genres like rock and classical music. While pop artists do win, the genre's perceived lack of depth compared to other music may influence voting members. While Katy's music has been commercially successful, it hasn't always received unanimous critical acclaim, and the Grammys tend to favor critically lauded work over commercial hits. But sometimes that is not the case. It's just weird to figure out. Some critics argue that her image as a pop star is focused on catchy singles and extravagant performances, and not real artistry. But I think that is a form of real artistry. The Grammys often reward perceived artistic depth and innovation, which does not align to Katy's pop persona. So maybe that's why she never won a Grammy. What do you think?